shut out, and they are not going to get a chance to take the point because the Titans will re-engage.
They're going back in again, but TZ's really low. Watch that health. He's getting a little bit of healing now, and it's going to be Liberal and Hoxall both falling simultaneously here as the team's making a Doomfist-less 5v5. Mono, though, finally taken out by TZ. That aggression coming through like we talked about. Vancouver Titans still having to dodge around this Coalescence. We talked about Jonak getting his faster, but now that they didn't really lose anyone from that, the Vancouver Titans are going to come back with Twilights in just a moment. Maybe it'll be enough to take this point.
Yeah, they've been forced back, though, and now the later Coalescence comes in from the side of the Titans. Twilight died first, so it took longer to charge.
That's it, and they are shoving XL back. Both Reapers fall now, and here comes the sound barrier for Animo. Slime is going to have his right at the moment, uses it immediately upon getting it. There's Janu with the Gravitic Flux, takes out Mono, and after this incredibly long back and forth battle, it will be the Titans eventually securing the point for themselves. And now the engage, here comes the Doomfist. Hoxall going in, just placing members of the New York Excelsior, leading into that three-man meteor strike. Massacre indeed. Vancouver Titans crush that team fight. Here's the part where we mentioned Hoxall's name in Korean means massacre.
It does.
And that's why. That's why, ladies and gentlemen.
Just living up to his namesake right there. Titans use a lot of Twilight's early deaths. They're going to come in again.
Oh, Janu extremely low. Can the Titans keep him alive? Libero, though. Now the Titans turn it around and get a kill of their own. Gravitic Flux comes in for Meko, but didn't really get anything out of that one. Now the Titans can re-engage half health on their tanks, but they're okay. Somansu comes in. Save will be trying to flip this fight, but only gets one. Only a kill onto TZ. Maybe with the support ultimates used, they can turn it around onto the Titans. New York still has some meat in the fight, but no, now that Slime pops his ult, that's going to be all she wrote, man. New York is going to push back, and that was really the last fight. They had a chance at winning. It's going to be all cleanup now for the Titans. If they can just kill these few more members of the Excelsior, they can secure round one here, and it's looking elementary. Jonak zoned out by that meteor strike, and a turn right around for the kill on Save will be TZ picking up 2 at the end there, and that should be about it for round one. The Titans coming out in the lead.
The rocket punch, Somansu. Do they check their corners?
Doomfist, he's just going in! Booped away, but a lot of damage was done there. Can the Vancouver Titans follow up? Maybe, I don't know, supercharger used, but there goes Mono. Hoxall finally gets a killing blow, and New York was not prepared for that Doomfist around the corner. Here comes a meteor strike. Which way is it gonna go? Who's he gonna choose? Gonna land right on Meko, gets stunned by the rock. Has to try to get out of there. A little bit of shields, but not enough to, oh, he does, no, he doesn't get away. Meko comes in for the killing blow anyway. Janu and TZ respond, though. The aggression from the tanks on the Titan side of things certainly carrying through, and they're over 90% right now. If New York does not win a fight right now, and they may, off the back of Libero, New York's gonna lose this point, but no, they're switching it around. Doomfist got in the back lines.
Really good angle on some of those supports. So watch, he's gonna come all the way back around during that Gravitic Flux, and he says, all right, let's make some plays back here. Gets TZ first, there's the Moira and the Lucio as well. He's gonna pick up the support kills. So this is the kind of play that can punish the Titans. If they get spread out like that and go too aggressive in these chokes, you gotta make the flank plays. Libero reacts, and he gets the limbs.
Let's play initially. Coming up big with some extra Doomfist experience. Save will be the kill on the Somansu as we start things off. Twilight, ultimate onto his. Let's see if Libero can get anything out of this. Meteor strike doesn't matter. He gets Hoxall, but the fight already won by New York very early, and now Save will be coming on the back lines once again at ultimate. As soon as he kills that supercharger, a couple more kills, nearly gets booped off the edge, and Libero gets a kill on the Twilight. The distraction from Save will be, that's enough. Goes and uses his ultimate anyway. No one really around for the Titans. That was puzzling. And now Hoxall coming back with the 2K, so maybe the Titans can actually turn this around, make it 3, and Meko's off the edge, and the Titans, they flip the point, and despite the heroics from Libero, it looks like New York's going to be giving this one up again, and this may be a 2-0 for the Titans.
It is going to be a 2-0 for the Titans, so they just got to finish off Sambildi, who's in that raid form. He's going to fall, and that should be about it. Unless they can get that Doomfist out of the point, they cannot.
And the Titans take a commanding early lead. That was, you know, aside from a few fights, pretty dominant by Vancouver.
Totally agreed. It was really clean execution for the Titans.
Opportunity here, yeah. Coming in from behind New York, loading up a shot onto the Sigma. Does some damage here, but not enough to kill him. Janu gets out. Oh, he gets stunned with the rock, but no one there for the follow-up from Vancouver. Now The rocket punch loaded up. Here comes an early coalescence from Jonak, and John, who is already down. New York looking really good in the 6v5, but they gotta keep that aggression going. They've got the Titans bottled back up in the hotel. Nice rocket punch. Good damage onto TZ, and Meko there with the follow-up. That is the damage that he was lacking in that first map, and it looks like New York is gonna get the payload moving quick.
Yeah, great job of playing the terrain, playing that angle right there.
They can't keep playing that way in some of these other maps. I feel like we're guessing that there. Oh, that's a big gravitic flux.
Nice sound barrier.
That's right, Janu. Up in the air, Slime manages to get the shield on people in just the nick of time. Animo responds with his as well. Here comes a meteor strike right down on that poor supercharger. And Sabielby following up with the 3K onto the Vancouver Titans. Man, the damage from the meteor strike was there, but then the Death Blossom sowed a garden of death among the Vancouver Titans lines.
And a beautiful garden of death it was for the NYXL.
Comes well on there, Moira. Dueling beams. We've seen a lot of in the playoffs. And, that's a hit and a miss, or swing and a miss rather, from Janu. Somansu trying to pick up the slack, but no, he only gets one. Might be enough for the Titans if Hoxall can complete these kills. It looks like he's going to get some help. And New York turning it around. Libero again. Hoxall the back lines, but he's got to be a one-man army, and it's just not enough. New York takes B. The Titans, as they try to just delay, and the aggression from Hoxall comes in. Trying to get the back lines a little bit. The Doomfist dueling on the point. While we watch Sabielby take the high ground. He's going to jump down from on high. Get in the back lines. He's got to contend with the shield. He's going to try to burn it away with his Death Blossom. Does some damage, but no kills. Hoxall does get a crucial one on the Libero, though. And there goes TZ. Sabielby leading the charge. Meteor Strike not doing enough for the Titans, and it's a last resort. That's another Graviton or Gravitic Surge, too, for Meko that didn't hit anything. He got kills out of it, or kills out of the following damage anyway, and it looks like that might be enough. Meko with another switch. That's TZ now on the Wrecking Ball.
Meko just clutched that out, Doa.
Yep.
They had lost their damage dealers if they did not get those kills. Goodbye, says Libero. That's it. Finally, NYXL will finish King's Row.
Twilight gets some healing in. There's an early coalescence. Actually, both Moiras get theirs at about the same time. Gotta keep TZ and the Doomfist alive, though. And they're getting a little bit low. New York coming back. Libero with that meteor strike. Oh, the halt! The halt brought in a 2K opportunity for the New York Doomfist. And that is going to send the Titans right back to spawn.
Yeah, right there we saw Somansu use that Shadow Step onto the high ground to try and get behind the XL formation. But, you know, that really wasn't necessary, Doa, because all he needs to do is push them off the point and threaten around that corner. So I don't think that's the best play coming in from the Titans. And instead, we saw on the other side, Sabielby get around the flank and then combine with the Meteor Strike in order to pick up the kills onto the Titans.
It was like just a great hold for Mono. All right, Gravitic Flux brings a couple up in the air. They've got the shield, though. Animo, meanwhile, goes down, and now the Titans are looking pretty good. And Animo dying with his ultimate up did not do the New York Excelsior any favors. Looks like that payload's going to be rolling shortly.
Hoxall with the big opening pickoff there makes the difference. So they made that trade intentionally without using the supercharger. So good heads-up play there by the Titans.
Coalescence now, and there's the supercharger from TZ. Hoxall the back lines again. Oh, he dodges a rock. Nice meteor strike to do just that. Somansu comes in with the Death Blossom, and Hoxall comes down for another 2K. Titans trying to keep that payload moving, and it looks like they will. That's right. Now New York getting bounced around, jostled a little bit as the Titans come rocking in with their sound barrier. Oh, nice kill on the Meko. That's huge. Libero falls as well. Hoxall with another great position coming in onto Mono. And that wasn't even really a fight. That was just a slaughter. It's too that their strength is going to be their attack run. They've certainly shown that so far. Gravitic Surge comes in. Do they get any kills? Johnny down. That's a big one for Meko, and they're going to send the Reaper into the back lines as well. And it looks like Vancouver finally going to be going back to spawn, and that coalescence, you know, it did help them pick up an exit kill, I suppose, but you probably want to hold on to that one. Now they're setting up again. There's a Hulk comes in. Oh, right into the Gravitic Surge, and that's going to be a couple kills from New York. Whoa, Sabielby, it's his turn. And New York pushing the Titans back again.
It's a big reset on the side of the NYXL as they get all 6 members to complete the team kill.
He doesn't hit the uppercut either. He's got the Meteor Strike to come down. Waiting for it. There's the Hulk. Good damage on that one, but the shield saving some lives. That said, Janu already down, and there goes everybody else. New York Excelsior, in the end, will hold, and they will tie up this series. Nobody touches the payload, and this could go the distance.
Beautiful map from the NYXL. playing a little bit more aggressively right there, adapting to what we saw from the Titans and their aggressive play in map 1. And
Just kind of created a longer wait for them.
yeah, now this defense that we were talking about, looking good for the NYXL.
They get the Coalescence too, but Twilight already down. Vancouver Titans losing out on a big one on the defense. Twilight did not get a lot of his ultimate done, but now they're going to charge right back in New York, getting the kills. Meko finishes off Solman Sue, and the Titans not able to get anything done. Twilight dying really early in that fight.
And the value, Doa, they just had to use Coalescence. They're coming up on 5 ults right now. This is looking like a disaster for the Titans. Samuel will be here, hiding behind Omnic corpses, and then taking out Twilight right as that Coalescence starts. So brutal, they can't play through that chokeway against a Maywall and an enemy Coalescence.
Yeah, it takes away the even fight that. There's a Flux, and there's the Death Blossom spiraling from the heavens to send the Titans back in the cleanest team fight I have seen in a long time. And now only a minute remains for the Titans on their attack.
So the economy, absolutely fantastic now for the Excelsior. Lots of ults for the Titans, though. They got tons to work with.
Oh, they're going to use the Blizzard. There's the Ice Block to make sure it doesn't get denied. Meko with the kill on the Dino already. And so many freezes coming through. The sound barrier for Slime accomplishes nothing. Oh no, and they use the Supercharger.
Why would you drop that? Okay, maybe they can make it work. There's going to be a stall here. Yes, they can. A great punch from Hoxall.
Hoxall, the DPS, trying to turn this one around. Somansu gets the kill to Sabielby as well. There was no way I thought the Titans were going to be able to finish that fight with a win, but that is called a DPS hard carry. That is exactly what that was.
Johnny was going to have that flux. Let's take a look at this. Hoxall with the 3K, because this was looking terrible. But Mono, he's going to fall, gets uppercutted onto the high ground, and then they're able to coordinate onto the Mei with a quick kill. Meteor strike over to take out Sabielby. Hoxall comes in with the clutch play.
You know, you got to just look at New York and say they got a little bit over-eager there. If they could only get a single ticket, would be worth it.
They're not going to, Doa.
I don't think so. It's just less and less members of the Titans around to contest as respawns come in. That said, they managed to keep it fairly even. It's a competitive fight right now from the Titans, and they're getting close to a few more ultimates. If Slime gets the sound barrier, if Tizzy lives...
They can't kill TZ! They can't kill him!
The sound barrier! It happened! The barrier came in! And now Soman Sue following up on the damage from Hoxall and Twilight, and they may actually get the job done.
They might. Sound barrier only on Animo, so not a high value. Let's see if the stall can come in, but there's only that Lucio on the point right now. They're going to have to give up 2 ticks. But can they change over? You're going to see Meko move over to the Reinhardt. Stall out now for the XL.
The impossible has happened. They put themselves in a position to actually take point B. Jonak down again. Hoxall comes in, tries to get the go-ahead. Meteor strike. Who's he going to land on? Just lands on the middle of the arena, I guess. Yeah, get that rocket punch onto Libero. Now he's got to deal with a Roadhog. Soman Sue picking up the kills that Hoxall can't right now, and they're still so close, 95.8%, and it's going to grow from there. New York was so close to fully denying point B, but in the end, the Vancouver Titans do it in overtime, deep in overtime. I'm talking about light lunch. Lessons comes out, and that M-Matrix behind the Bastion. That's not going to help out.
He's going to move.
There we go. All right. Yep. A little bit better there. Should still get that damage. And they're getting the kills. There we go. Finally, New York picking it up, and I would say pretty well executed. Trying to find. There we go. It's like, where's that coming from? That slight annoyance. I hear the sound of sound bullets again.
Blizzard ready. This is huge.
And they've given up the Bastion in favor of the Reaper.
Makes sense for this point. A little more close quarters.
That's right. It's a Blizzard from on high. Nobody need that one. Libero getting the freezes. Everyone kept escaping it. The TZ not so lucky. There goes the Supercharger. And New York Excelsior dominating in this first attack here on point B. They want to get to the finals. They can taste it right now, and look at that! 4:20 on the clock. Throw coming down, rocket punch loaded up. No fortify, gets stunned though, gets out.
Anti-heal?
Anti-heal, 34 HP, he's got to wait it out. Now he can go get some more healing. There goes Janu. New York with the first kill in this fight, and they are so close to taking point A and taking the map. Jonak finishes off Slime, and unless Soman Sue can bring it back with this nano boost. Oh, but it gets absorbed! The kinetic grasp from Meko making the difference. Komensu threatening, but not enough. And that would be New York taking the lead in this series.
And remember, Doa, the Titans picked this map. This is historically a fantastic map for the Titans.
Yeah.
And they were dominated. I mean, there's not really a way to say it. Like, yeah, they forced time bank, but it was just barely. They barely got off of point A.
Seismic slam before he backs away. Now Sabian going for the flank with the death blast. The blizzard is used by Vancouver, and it's enough to win a team fight. Oh, and Sabian comes in with a very, very late death blossom. No kills from that. And I don't know if that's going to be a fight that New York can turn around. It's not, and that's going to be an ultimate that Sabian definitely wishes he didn't use. Stunner in the middle of it, doesn't really get a lot of kills out of that. They've got the supercharger. Now Meko in the back line. Kinetic grasp, but he's not going to live. Yeah, that was a great punch to displace that Sigma. And the Titans continue to roll forward. And again, we see the DPS coming alive. Finally, Janu showing up on the kill feed.
Yeah, lack of coordination so far from the XL. In spite of all those ults, Doa, they got exactly
the split spawn.
0 eliminations in that last engage. So NYXL still sitting at 4 kills on the entire map so far.
From the grand finals, sound barrier as Slime pops in, they're coming in. And Vancouver Titans getting aggressive, they get a kill on the Meko. I don't think New York was ready for that level of aggression. Sound or Reaper ult, Samuel B trying to push everyone back again. And the halt nearly brings in Hawksaw a couple kills. He gets one anyway on Amato. Enough damage was done. Doomfist versus Doomfist. Libero takes the second punch. That's enough, and nobody there to even stop them.
Whoa.
That is a crazy push. 3:37 in the time bank for Vancouver.
Switching over to the Doomfist, so they're not going to go and try and build up that blizzard.
Yeah, coming two down. That's a great start for New York. Getting that early pick on the DPS. Jonet goes back, Coalescence does a ton of damage to the Vancouver Titans. He's going to pick up a couple himself and help Sabian finish off the rest. Even Animo getting in there as well, and that's an easy point A take. And Hawksaw loading up another Doomfist punch here. We'll see if Rocket Fist does quite that. No, Libero, he gets it instead. Somensu comes back with one. Here come the sound barriers. On board with Meko now, as he tries to find a good place to use that ultimate. Looks like he found it. Or did he? Oh, everyone gets out. But here comes a Meteor Strike. Libero drops down on
he interrupted the Death Blossom.
That was not bad at all. Yeah, Libero with another one onto Somensu, doing just what you said. Rocket punch into Hawksaw, and suddenly the Doomfist from New York takes matters into his own hands.
It's really just a good illustration of Libero's style.
Coalescence comes in from Twilight. New York advancing though, and they've got the supercharger, but they don't have Libero. There's Janu with the flux. Damage coming in, that's enough to take out Meko with a little bit of help. And Titans get another full hold here, or another full stop, I should say. Push this attack back, and it looks like they might be able to do just that. No, Hawksaw down, but there goes Samuel B as well. Somensu back to his team for the moment here, but again, without the Reaper, New York is going to have a hard time pushing, and they only have 30 seconds remaining. They need to make something happen now. Stonex Coalescence coming in. Good damage there. Oh, the Gravitic Flux from Janu. Good damage on the Meko. And that might be it for New York's attack, and that might be it for this map. Vancouver Titans on the verge of tying this up.
He's going to touch barely.
Yeah, he's going to touch, but he's going to die immediately. So at the best, it's going to be a 5v6. Now the Doomfist coming around the corner. Meko a little bit low as well. Over time, ticking away, Libero down. And the Titans have really looked like they're going to put themselves in a position to tie this series up. And they are going to do exactly that. New York can't get there. Tie series 2-2.
Nicely done from the Titans. But the issue for Vancouver is still that because they lost 2 maps in a row, they're going to be playing catch-up while the NYXL selects maps. A lot of early damage to Mono.
Look at that, unopposed. Finally gets knocked away, though. Hawksaw has to take a little bit of a breather there. No, he doesn't. No, just had to wait for that Rocket Punch cooldown to come up. That's all I needed to do. Now he's got the Meteor Strike instantly. Another kill on the Libero comes in. And Hawksaw again. Wrecking NYXL. Not even close. The Storm, they're going to come back even stronger in their fight. They're already at 70%. Finally, Libero gets a big one onto TZ. And Slime deciding, does he want to use it? He is going to use it. They're going to fight this 5v6. They're going to try to delay and at least put themselves one fight away. Yeah, Libero gets 2. And New York winning the fight. And they do flip it 84% for the Titans. He'll be coming in from behind. Can he build his ultimate up quickly? Fortify instantly from TZ to try to keep that Orisa safe. Meanwhile, Sabian still trying to build up that ultimate. Take a little while, and it's going to take maybe a bit too long. The wall came up, and Sabian spinning by himself like a top forgotten by a child at a playground.
May not even get there. Fortify used just to walk up. They barely get in.
Yeah. They get that overtime, but they need to get on the point. Jonak down, so goes Mono. Hoxall again with 2. And Hoxall's stats have got to be out of control after this round, man. It is crazy. Go take a look at that for me, because this round's over. The Vancouver Titans with another dominant round on control. And so New York's still in this one. Oh, Libero gets aggressive in the back line, but it's Hoxall that got the kill. Libero did not connect with his abilities like he needed to. And now it's Hoxall's playground. He's gonna go crazy, and there's no one to stop him. You combine that, yeah, with your opponent's control percentage. It's rough. That's a big gravitic flux. Sound barrier there to prevent a lot of the damage, though.
Gonna counteract with the Meteor Strike, try and push the Titans back.
That's the plan. Animo's sound barrier has run out now, and Slime still has his. That's the big win, because now New York does not have that Lucio ultimate for the fight, and they are vulnerable. Sabili already down. Janu rocks him like a hurricane with the accretion. Jonak down as well, and now Hoxall looking for another one. Doomfist v Doomfist. It has been nearly Hoxall all day long. And the Titans win another fight, and they are on the verge of a quick 2-0. I don't even know if New York can get back.
I don't think they can.
Sabili can try. You know, he got stunned and they can't reach it. The Titans crush New York on yet another control map.
37-8. The elims for the Titans. We're going to head into another break now. Time for the NYXL to recalibrate. They'll have the pick next of their map, but the Titans have retaken control of this series.
8 kills in 2 rounds on control. That is rough. He knew exactly where Hoxall wanted to keep him from going, and his Yam Matrix already coming in. Maywall goes down, traps all the Titans. Mono down, though. Twilight gets frozen. Yam Matrix not working out too well. So Dolby, though, comes back in with a lot of kills on that Bastion. And Jonak's Amp Matrix certainly doing work there.
I do not think they thought that Jonak had an Amp Matrix yet, because the rush there, they used the Maywall and the Bastion here.
Now, how do you really get close to this Bastion right now? Maybe with the Maywall. Pop Save will be up from behind the shield. Twilight down. Good start. There's Libero raining death from above with those rockets. And man, between the rockets and the Bastion, a lot of damage. Somansu pops up to say hello, but yeah, he got a
barrier there, so he just ends up looking silly in the end.
Yeah, you're just kind of doing jazz hands in front of your impending doom.
Libero looking for an opportunity. He's going to drive down. Come in with a concussive blast.
There it is! Oh, it is a good one! Libero coming from an angle the Titans were not quite expecting. Janu comes into the kill into Sabielby, and now that Blizzard actually from Hoxall doing a bit of work. So, despite the great barrage from Libero, the Titans finally bring it back.
Yeah, they had to commit to Blizzard, though.
Animo with the 2K.
He's going crazy, but it's not enough, Janu.
That's fine. 2:30 on the clock to get it done. And they do it.
Clock's is going to be so good as they have to get onto the payload, but it's not going to hit anybody.
No, it's not. Everyone gets out, but it does set up for a kill into Hoxall, and everyone on Vancouver falling, no one there to contest. 2:15 is the time bank for New York. Really good time for their attack on Nimbani.
So they can play back just a little bit. Sabielby has revived. He'll be here soon.
Yep. Libero getting bounced around, hit with that seismic slam. Hoxall gets out before he gets frozen. New York either way, scattered, unable to defend the point. 2 ticks taken by Vancouver already, and Hoxall just waits. He's so patient. And whenever New York tries to push in, that's it. Jonak does have the coalescence, but can't really get anything done with it.
4 versus 4, and all the NYXL have to do is stay on this point because they're going to have the faster respawns.
That's right. They just got to hold on, but it's been 2 ticks taken already for the Titans. Libero uses that ice block to delay, and Somansu cannot, or gets the kill before Libero gets that Blizzard. Oh, Jonak gets one into TZ though. And so New York not done with this defense just yet. In fact, it's looking good.
It is.
Wow,
that was very good. The Flux picks up the eliminations.
Yep, exactly. Here we go, Supercharger now. As Janu tries to go in and kill it, runs into some trouble. Gonna get some shots onto him from Sabielby. Animo down. Oh, Sabielby gets a kill to Janu anyway. The team's trading blows.
Hoxall just going crazy in the middle,
at the end, the Doomfist gonna make the difference for the Titans. It looks like 3 kills for him, and the Titans will finally get the payload going.
Yeah, stall out now from the NYXL, but no one else gonna get onto that point. 3.5 minutes on the clock for the Titans. They begin to push this payload through B. They hold on to their coalescence, though, and
either way, the payload's still moving. New York has to regroup for a moment.
That's actually going to fuel a lot of support ult charge over to the XL.
That helped a lot. Yeah, TZ does get the kill on the mono, though. And now Hoxall comes in on the Sableby. No die. Unless your name is Sableby, then you'll just die.
Instant reaction from the Titans.
Yep.
Are they going to get a chance to defend here on this point? Looks like they're just going to hold back. So early and got no value out of it. Quick disengage from the Titans. Summon Soup trying to really just close this out with the Death Blossom. Gets Boop back.
That's Sableby down already. Janu picks up one for the Titans. They need that. And there goes Meko as well. Summon Soup booped away as he uses his ultimate, but it doesn't matter because the damage has been done. And Twilight helping him get the finishing blows. Hoxall gets dropped eventually. But everyone else on New York falls as well, and that is a better time bank. 239 for the Titans. They come back and exceed what New York was able to get done on their attack round.
We're going to see the Reaper rejoin them. Somitsu is back, but the sound barrier there first. They got to get value out of this EXL. They can't.
Yeah, that's right. Slime gets his sound barrier just in time. Libero coming down right on the supercharger. Mono taken out, and now Vancouver Titans turning this fight around in a big way. That said, but now the DPS from New York again. It's so back and forth.
Blizzard's up, though.
gets Janu, and maybe, like you said, the Blizzard from Hoxall will be enough to sustain. But it won't. He's going to die with the Blizzard unused, and New York will get the payload going, it seems like. Change if Vancouver wins a fight. We'll see, though.
BLB has to use Great Form immediately.
Yep, sound barrier now for NYXL. Slime still a few seconds off of his, and that could be big, because here comes Sableby. He's suffered with the Death Blossoms all day, but he got a big one there right before Slime got the sound barrier on the Vancouver side. That was clutch.
It's going to be 6 points though of the NYXL.
That would be
Supercharger
crazy.
down, but they have 2 support ults. That should be enough to push them over the top.
We'll see. Janu waiting for him to just use that flux. Overtime has been deep. Can he just pull him off the payload? Oh, he can't quite do it. And it's Sableby and Hoxall, or to the TZ and Hoxall going down. And I think New York, they've done it. They're going to get 6 points. Insanity on Numbani. Talk about a good map pick. They do it in overtime.
What an epic push from the NYXL to keep their winner bracket run potentially alive here.
That's right. And chanting, let's go New York, as Sableby goes in, and he follows their fights. That's 2K off the Death Blossom, and Libero has the Blizzard to spare. Might not even need it. 20 seconds in Vancouver is getting sent packing.
He's going to drop down from above to trigger the OT with the Wraith Form.
Has the Wraith Form in, so he does touch. He does trigger the OT. Here comes the Wrecking Ball. They're going to use it. Someone soon, Janu down already, though. And New York has all the ultimates in the world to secure this one and secure themselves a 3rd map win in this series. And they will do it. I can't believe it. New York Excelsior coming back, winning it on Numbani. We are going to map 7.
What a thrilling series this is. NYXL bringing it back in time bank. Gets 6 points, and then they full hold the Titans on their second attack round. BLB out there looking for high five. Some of his teammates might be leaving him hanging.
They didn't leave him hanging in game, that's for sure. And some concern on the face of the Titans. They can make something happen here. Nice May wall to push Sableby up, make him reposition here, and that's going to make them go and use a Gravitic Flux. Sableby firing away. A lot of damage onto him. Can they keep him alive, though? Immortality Field was there. Jonak kills Sominsu, but Titans coming back with quite a few kills of their own. Nice rock onto the Pharah as well. And it looks like the Titans might finally be able to finish point A. Mono buying a little bit more time, but that's it. And needs like one more. There we go. He's got it. Coming down from behind. Didn't see him there. Oh, the boost comes in. The shield there. Twilight down. Libero gets 1 kill. And the supercharger not lasting long. There's the Blizzard now from Vancouver. Can they finish off the rest of New York? They've pushed them mostly away from the payload, but now it's Libero coming back to try to secure some kills as he gets healed by the coalescence from Jonak. Libero down though, finally, and there goes Animo. So the payload is going to keep going.
Yeah, they're going to just stall it out right now, but they're trickling onto the cards. BLB not going to last long. 40 seconds left, but the Vancouver Titans will be taking point B.
So that's a problem. Its Wraith Form was still on cooldown. And here we go. Flux comes in from Meko. This is the fight they want to turn around. Gets stunned. Oh, and TZ down. Sableby got 1, but now Libero comes back with another one. Gets 2, and New York's defense is looking very strong. Under a minute now for Titans as they regroup.
Yeah, but you have to ask what the price is, Doa, because Slime nearly has that sound barrier. They're coming in, and we saw how well the NYXL on our last map did that payload at the last point, punching through.
Done now. They're going to start with the sound barrier. Going in now. There's a stun out of it. Oh, no Death Blossom. It got canceled. Here's a Gravitic Flux. It needs to be big, and Zay will be down. That helps. Nice rock. Meanwhile, on to Meko. Libero taken out. Vancouver Titans getting a few kills, but are they enough to push all the way through as we're into overtime now? Haksal looking for kills on the side. He gets Jonak trying to pick off the strikers on New York. The defense peeled apart by the Doomfist, and here comes a Meteor Strike onto the payload. Damage done. Seismic Slam doesn't find anybody. Sableby manages to dodge a punch, but not the uppercut.
Just stalling.
Libero comes down, and that is it. And the Titans get it done in OT.
So close there for the Titans.
You put out so much healing as a Batiste in this situation too. Your AoE healing is just crazy. Get that immortality field like we're seeing right there. And Mono picking up kills. New York not stop, got that amplification matrix, and they are amped up.
So the difference, Noah, is this time the Titans did not have the Ana.
Yep.
And it worked a little bit. Now they're going to try and delay here.
One last delay coming in from the Titans here on point A. Libero dies as he gets the barrage. Hawks with the kill on the Meko, and I don't think New York was expecting this. They did not look prepared because they got wrecked. Vancouver knows this. They're spreading out pretty well. Rascal, or Haksal rather, wrong team, gets the Meteor Strike, trying to find New York. Comes down. Ooh, no kills out of that one, but Sableby gets one to Summon Sue. Good start for the NYXL. Now Haksal loading up another one. Nice kill on the Meko. Meko did not end up getting that Gravitic Flux that New York was maybe looking for. That said, the payload is moving a little bit, but they need to finish off this fight. And the Titans are going to provide them with some problems, but no New York. Like you mentioned, they got the Lucio ultimate, they got point A of setting themselves to the finals in their first season in the league. Meko, not a lot of shield remaining. Libero looking for a place to put that Meteor Strike. Gonna take the safe route, okay? Knocked out.
Alright, that's a great finisher.
Whoa, Janu down. Libero low, barely got out of that Coalescence in time. It was close, goes for a rocket punch, but that's a fortified reason. That's not gonna work out too well. And now Libero has to back away. The Titans again have claimed control of the payload, and Libero drops. 25 seconds remain for New York, and they have a Herculean task ahead of them. One team fight win away from going to Philly. Can they win it? We're into OT. This is make or break for New York. Rock comes up. It stuns. Saves Summon Sue in the back line, so it doesn't get anything. Meanwhile, Haksal taken out as well. Slime got one, but maybe Janu can turn this fight into the Titans' favor.
They can, Noah. The sound barrier's there. The Titans are winning.
That's going to help a lot. Twilight's got the Coalescence as well. And New York being chased away. Chased from the payload. Chased down to the lower bracket. Summons to it, two in the end. And Libero, who's been a hero all match long. Now he and Sableby, the last men standing. But they just can't get the job done. The Titans do it. They are going to the grand finals.
The Titans have done it yet again. They've reached stage finals this season. They've won stage final this season. And now they have a shot to cement their legacy as an expansion team by winning our grand finals in Philadelphia.
And man, so much hype coming in about this team at the beginning of the season. They were huge in Korea's team runaway, and now in the Overwatch League, taking a quick trip to the grand finals.
Definitely what you want to see as a Titans fan. You only have to play those 3 series, get those 3 wins to make it into these grand finals.
Brought to you by Omen. Of course, it's gotta be Haksal. Come on. The guy was insane today on the Doomfist. Like, wherever you thought Haksal wasn't, that's where he was. And that's where your players were dying as well.
And really the maps that we saw the Vancouver Titans win, especially those control maps, were so dictated by the initial damage and engages that Haksal was bringing. Because when these teams met in control, it was him bullying Mono in the front line that got them a lot of these team fight victories. Beyond that, though, again, exceptional mechanics, of course, 178 eliminations casually to only 50 deaths.
I mean, 92 of those were final blows,
Yeah,
dude,
pretty good.
so more final blows than anything, and what an insane match.